Hello, MF Kraven here, and welcome to the Less Than 10 Minute Reviews, a YouTube series where I take a look at niche titles, hidden gems, and often overlooked games and tell you whether or not you should buy them in less than 10 minutes. So if that's the type of content that you like, consider subscribing or liking this video. Today, I look at Gunhead. Gunhead is a fast-paced roguelike FPS where you take the role of a pirate with a mech. You are hired by a shady corporation to loot derelict spaceships filled with deadly drones, techs, and brains, or the ship's central system core. First, you choose your path and are given 3 options to go. Always procedurally generated, then you choose your mech. There are a few others that you can buy and unlock, but they cost money. Money you can earn doing side objectives and destroying the brain of the ship you're raiding. You will then be given 2 random weapons or an item and a weapon to use. Your mech comes with a loadout, but the weapons given to you will always be random. You can equip up to 4 different weapons and 1 item for endless variations. Then on, you can view a map to see what access points you can enter the ship through. There will be orange doors that require key cards, obtainable in ships. Upon entering, you will be met with a few enemies and varying cybernetic systems that can affect the map, such as a randomizer that will randomize all systems, including the system core, to a different room. A sentry system will be responsible for the security in the ship, a regeneration system that will heal or revive systems that have gone down, shield systems that will provide extra shields, often impenetrable to the brain. All systems have a long bar of HP that you'll be able to take down with the many weapons and items that you have at your arsenals. Your objective is to strategically maneuver through the ship, destroy the central system core, or brain like I keep calling it, and move on to the next ship to raid in increasing difficulty. When done with the campaign, you will go back to your ship, but it's more likely that you'll be killed in the process. 1 hit from each opponent takes away 1 HP point. Once you are down to your last HP, the game will slow down a bit to give you a few seconds to think on your next move. When that happens, and you have passed at least 1 mission in the campaign, you will still be able to keep the money you earn, money that can be spent on licenses, for weapons that will be put in the RNG repetition, or mechs that will give you a well enough variation. For example, my favorite mech has unlimited jetpack, but the drawback is that it has way less HP than the other mechs. There's also a mech that comes with a grappling hook that you can grab onto any surface and stab your opponents with the melee weapon that is given to you. Weapons and upgrades plus health station will be randomly scattered through the ships you raid. So if you run out of ammunition, don't worry, because more than likely, hidden around there somewhere is a brand new machine gun. But in between missions, you can always buy a specific weapons in the license terminal. Then, upon death or completion, you will start all over again. So now, with all that being said, I'm going to give you guys my opinion on Gunhead. It's a chaotic good time. Typically, I stay away from fringe FPS games, but something about the gameplay loop, the graphic novel, and the not-so-distant future aesthetic that just drew me in. I didn't know how much of a good time I'd be having. Whether on mouse and key control or Steam Deck, all ways of playing it were ergonomic. But even if you don't like the preset keybinds, you will be able to change them up, which in my opinion is a huge feature for this game. Strategizing of what I should do next and how I should do it with my side objectives or way of making money has been a formula for repetitive gameplay to seem not so mundane. I love encountering new weapons or items I haven't used yet, and then using them against my enemies, especially like the EMPs and all that, just completely dismantling all opponents. I love how you can customize what slot each weapon goes in. If you think that a sticky bomb shouldn't be a right trigger, that's more of a shotgun thing, by all means change it up. Make it the right bumper, the left bumper, your sticky grenade. Hell, even the middle mouse click, the F key. It's all up to you, and I love that customization. And when the weapon runs out of ammo, switching it for something you may have in your inventory or doing the best you can with what you have just brings it all together and makes it a good adrenaline rush. But now the honeymoon is over, and I'm going to be telling you guys the things that I don't like. Every hit that lands on you will result in you losing 1 HP. But in typical bullet hell roguelike, there's going to be so many rounds all over the place, and you're going to get lost in the myriad of colors that I end up taking a hit or 2. And now, I wouldn't miss the rounds if they were just a little bit bigger, but like 1 cannon blast, 1 rocket blast, 1 impale is the same, is the equivalent to 1 little tiny blue dot hitting me. No, can they be another color? Can they be a little bit larger? I know it's a lot to ask, but it's the number 1 reason why I haven't finished the game yet. I'm having fun getting my ass kicked, don't get me wrong. I wish that Gunhead were multiplayer. This seems like the perfect game to play with a friend. Some weapons, like the cutter, seem to be a little wonky, and it aims to the right of the already tiny crosshairs. Can we get slightly bigger crosshairs, please, guys? And that's really my only criticism. Other than that, I just want more mechs. I want more weapons in the game, and I haven't unlocked everything. I'm only about 5.5 hours into my gameplay, but that is that gameplay loop. That's the mechanic that's making me come back for more, wanting to unlock everything. Even in normal difficulty, I've been having a lot of trouble, but every run turns into an informative journey. I can't get past the first boss, but that just might be a skill issue on my part anyways. Even like that, I know that Gunhead is a game I'm definitely recommending, because at $19.99 USD, I know I'm going to want to be playing this, especially more on the go on my Steam Deck. So on a scale from buy it now, wait for sale, or do not buy, Gunhead is a buy it now.